Welcome back to another Etiquette Raider stream. How's it going, everybody? We're just back on the grind here. Well, first of all, let's get our stats. Okay, so we are cruising at 603,000 obby placed. That's right, chat. That's right. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Alrighty. What's our grass number? Just 19,000. Let's get those stats in here too. 19,000. 547. Grass placed. That's right. Okay. Got these. We're working on, I don't know, just adding some personality to this building. Quite a bit of roof. Now, I want these to be obby core. Oh man, I don't know, man. Whole thing drives me insane because part of me thinks obby core, that would mean if I want this to be 9 blocks wide, I don't know. Should I get some glass, chat? Pardon me, if we get some glass on this, might be looking pretty decent. It's a 5x5. I don't know if there's any pixel art that can fit in a 5x5. That's a question, isn't it, chat? Well. Also, chat, the two videos on... Oh, I don't think I told you fuckers. I officially have a YouTube channel now. The algorithm is pretty fucked where if you type in Etiquette Raider, all that will come up is Etika. For obvious reasons, Etika is much more culturally important than I am, for obvious reasons. But if you want to find me on YouTube, better way to search for me. Find me on YouTube. At Etiquette Raider. There we go. So you can find me on there. I was able to get that ironed out. And I believe my channel is, the E is capitalized. So, you know, short little startup channel. But we'll be able to get my VODs so they're not pissed to the wind after a week. Start building up a little catalog of material. What's the other thing? What was the other thing I wanted to announce to you all? Well, as of today, I've only posted day 83 and day 84's videos. Day 83 already has 10 views, and day 84 has like 4 views. So for like literally only my second video posted, and I literally made this channel on the 3rd, so 2 days ago. I think that's pretty damn good for being not even a week old. So you all know, even if there was no viewers or interaction, I'll still crank out the content. So don't worry about me. Views and all that other jazz will come with time, and this is all just part of the process. So I'm just going to keep on building, and if things are meant to work out, so be it. Even if they don't, well, I'm still having fun. So that's all that's really important. So, let's see. Where would some glass be, chat? I'm thinking somewhere way the fuck up here. Let's see. Glass, glass, glass. Now, is there going to be some glass here? Well, we got some grass block. We could put that to use. Where would some glass be, chat? Glass, glass, glass. Oh, I know, because Jack the Ripper was looking the other day. I know some glass is over here and some shulkers. We'll get these fuckers in render distance. There we go. Okay. Because your boy needs some glass panes. Glass panes. It's been over here. Boom. Okay. Glass, glass, glass. What? Let's get some weather roses. I'm sure I can do something with that. That'll be good. Alright. Let's try this set of boxes. Let's see if there's any shit in here. How is there no fucking glass? What the fuck? Where are the glass? Bruh. Where's the glass, though? Okay. Glass. There's some glass. Alright, well, let's just take this puppy with me. We'll be able to get some basic glass panes going. There's some bone. In that bone, I don't need the arrow, but we could always use some more bone. Well, actually, with these windows now, I can work on flying in. Yeah, I think these windows will add a lot. There we go. Now, do we have any wood on us? I believe we don't. Actually, we may. Let's see. Let's get this. Should have like one spruce log. That'll get us enough to get a piecemeal. Okay. So what in the fuck am I doing? Okay, I'm trying to make glass panes so we can start getting that flushed out. I believe, yes. Okay, so let's get 64 first. That'll get us ironed out here. Yep, that'll get us. Okay. Let's just start fucking with this a bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4. I don't know how I feel about that. It looks nice. I tend to be a perfectionist on shit like this, so I don't know, I always want more than what I have. I was watching some Porcelain Maid earlier. Before stream, I was like, oh, I should just keep watching. But then I was like, well, if I don't stream, I gotta keep going here. So, definitely don't want to lose my streaming streak. Especially now that I have I have a channel to upload to. I want to keep that channel well fed. Keep any potential viewers entertained. Okay, so we can get that going. Gotta play around with that interior design. Throw these 4 blocks of glass down. And our work continues. Now if I can find small scale sprites that would be able to fit, I don't think many sprites would fit in a 5x5. That's pretty small by sprite standards. See how this looks, chat. So all of this is going to be... it looks pretty decent. Oh yeah, no, I like that. Yeah, I like it. Looks homey. Oh shit, didn't put... read! Okay, what am I doing? Alright, so... Okay, I need to put some lighting here. And we should be good. Alright, so I need to do a quick count of how many blocks this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, so it's actually the fucking 9. That's helpful. Well, this shit shouldn't be here anyway, so fuck it. Slap this down. Yep. Good to go. I think we'll need a second one anyway. Slap some bricks down. Then we go to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I am just a little interior design whore. That's right, chat. There we go. Alrighty. Where did the other glass go? Don't tell me it fucking fell. Oh. Alright, chat. Who's ready to thread the needle? Wait, what? Huh? Y'all fucking saw that, right? I just put the 16 down. Didn't know in hell I hallucinated that shit. That's like some actual bullshit. Alright, we're gonna jump down here. Okay, here they are. Alright. They did go away. I'm not fucking insane. That's good. We're gonna have to saddle up these skeleton horses, because they are a vibe, dude. They are a fucking vibe. Alright, so now we got some even lighting, the way it should be. Now we can slap down some panes of glass. So how is your all's Friday, chat? Pretty excited for the weekend. Let's see. Even though I didn't work out today, after yesterday's debacle with the spine being sort of fucky, I taking it easy today. I did have my spine get a little cranky, even though I haven't worked out today. So I just went out and did some dead hangs. Immediately got it back to normal. So I'm just, I don't know, being gingerly with it, and see how things develop. I think these 9 wide hallways have a better feel, gives you some room to navigate around. I do think I will recess this obby core wall back 1 block. I'm happy where the sea lanterns are. I think their placement is fine. But I do think those could be kicked back a bit. And then we'll start doing some wacky shit like putting some interior wall rooms and such. Yo, what if... Because, okay, here's the thing. So, as you all can imagine, this is a pretty substantial fucking volume of space, especially when I'm subdividing it into floors. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to use some of my D&D dungeon building tools and the Dungeon Master's Guide to allow me to randomize the floor layout, and that will allow me to make some pretty chaotic floor plans. But they will definitely fit within my needs, and if we got some wacky fucking room layouts, tends to work out pretty well anyway, so I'm happy with it. And it fits the vibe of this base pretty well. From the get-go, we've always been doing some crazy shit, and just following my nose wherever my mind takes me here. So it's definitely on brand. I'm liking the bricks for floor. Trying to, I don't know, flex my little interior. Well, I've already mentioned trying to be better at interior design, but trying to just be better. Let's see. My one gripe. So the wall and the ceiling has to be different. Now obviously these are going to end up being obby core walls, so we're not going to see the black as much. But I like things being split up. I like the white walls. I like the brick floor. But the question is, what do I want for the side walls and what do I want for the ceiling? I want the ceiling, I almost want some neutral tones. I'm trying to think. Like, I almost want some Viridian wood. Like, I think that bloodish wood, I don't know, I feel like that's a vibe. The ceilings are high enough that I think I could get away with some sort of rudimentary chandeliers. Let's see. I'm getting a text here. Potatoes. Last bunch of leeks in the fridge, a carrot, some dry pinto beans, green peppers, and a pack of mixed veggies from the freezer. 2 potatoes. Alrighty, doing some meal planning on the fly, chat. Alrighty, so what was I babbling about? Alright, we're trying to figure out what are our ceilings going to look like. Ooh, do we want to fuck with some acacia log? Now, if we turn the logs into planks into slabs, it's more efficient. And efficiency is sort of the name of the game here. As you all can imagine, this is going to be a real bitch and require just a obscene volume of material. It's going to be a task, but I am no stranger to tasks, chat. Acacia slab. Many acacia slab. Many indeed. Okay, split those apart. I'm gonna fuck around and we'll find out. Okay. Get some of this. Now let's get some of aren't gonna need the exposed copper currently. Let's throw these over here. And now we're just gonna play with this a bit. I want to see how the acacia slab is looking. Just do a quick little vibe check. See what we're working with. Ooh. Now that oranginess, I do like the oranginess. Foreboding. Now see, I don't know if that's too similar to the floor. And because of that, I should switch it up. Maybe, oak is certainly more plentiful. I don't know. I like the 9 wide because then I can do wacky design shit. That'll work pretty nicely, I think. Alright, let's slap the acacia plants down here. We will start punching the ceiling down. I like the height of the ceiling being at this height because it allows me to, I don't have to jump or do any wacky shit. Makes things simpler. I like simplicity, especially when you're working on this scale. Everything tends to become a nightmare. So, if you can save mental effort where you can and yet get some kick-ass builds still happening, it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Because, yeah, look at that. See, now, if you squint your eyes a bit, brick and acacia isn't really that different of a color. The acacia plank, or acacia slab, is definitely orangier, but they are similar. They're definitely similar. Now let's check a different wood type. You almost wish there was like a bone slab or something. Birch log. Availability of that would be sort of a pain. Sandstone. Like, if there was lapis slabs, you know, like, basically every block should have a slab. Bro, I would be so psyched if they made, like, an obsidian slab. Bruh. Explosion-proof slabs? Shit. Dark prismarine. I've already used a lot of dark prismarine back over on the cathedral. Man, what are we doing here, chat? What are we doing? We got the white from the snow, so we got a little bit of splash of color. So we got neutral tone, we got a really bright tone, which sort of like, oh. I like because the whiteness, if it's dark out, will look nice with the sky being black. And then if it's daytime, the white plus the blue will look nice. So that's cool. All of this copper is going to turn sort of a verdant green looking. So we got a splash of color with that. Oh, man. What sort of just speaks to me? Ominous banner. Polished deep slate. Now let's take a little gander. Yeah, there should be concrete slabs. Green. Lime. We've already used a lot of our lime green with the hexagonal. How do we feel about cyan concrete, chat? Cyan. Green concrete is dark. Sometimes you just gotta fuck around and just see what you come up with here, chat. So let's just slap this up here. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that? I think a bit of a slab. Now, if I had a full block here, that's sort of defeating the purpose of having a window there. So instead, I'm going to do my usual bullshit of a trapdoor, slab, and then a full block here. So it'll be a gradual shift upwards, leading to the window plane. I think that'll look nice. And it's not as Minecrafty where there's a sharp change. So I think that's good. Now you almost need a unit of light to get an idea of what things will look like with the lighting. Now we're not going to be using sea lanterns. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there. How do we feel about that? Because this will be gradually going down. Slope. Hard to say. Hard to say, chat. Let's keep fucking around. Might find something a little bit better. I crave the interior design, chat. It's good for the soul. Got the ominous banner. Magenta. Ooh. How do we feel about magenta? So one of my favorite fun facts about magenta is it is a color that does not technically exist. It's a color that human beings can perceive, but does not exist on the color spectrum. Which sort of leads to a question of what the fuck is it if it doesn't exist, and how are we seeing it? Which gets a little creepy. Purple ceiling. How do we feel about purple ceiling, chat? So we'll just round out the 64 here. Dried pinto beans. I like the smoothness of concrete. May not end up staying here, but we can sort of fuck with it for right now. And one thing with living in a substantial castle, I imagine, especially, you know, medieval times or whatever else, especially the wealthy, etc., they'd probably get really fucking tired of stone as a color palette. And because of that, especially the more affluent that could afford it, probably really try to dress things up with a lot of color and make things pretty. So I'm freeing up some blocks here so I can get a bit of that going. Okay, gotta have that. Yes, yes. There's that. Yes, yes. Okay. Plus, too, you know, I like putting spare supplies to use if I don't have to procure a large volume of material. That's more efficient. You know, I'm already inefficient from just having to fucking do all this shit in vanilla. I don't know. I swear to God, this magenta ceiling is growing on me. It's really growing on me. And maybe I should have the neutral wood tones. Maybe just keep it simple, stupid. I swear to God, just do some... Yo, what if we just fuck with some alternating... Ooh, what about... alternating oak? Stripped oak? Let's get some of that. I don't believe I have a proper axe on me. So we will have to craft an axe real quick. Just a little field expedient axe doesn't have to be super important, just to get something done. Spruce planks. And we'll get the block of iron. Slap down some of this. Get just a little axe going here. So we can buck down some logs. Planks, we don't need those right now. Slap the wither roses. Okay, so let's go get some. Let's go get some trees to fuck with. How do I not have? No, it has to be more. There's the rockets. No way in hell I'm out of rockets. Mud. 'Tis certainly a design choice. Okay. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go buck some trees down. On the lumberjack arc here. Looking for some raw logs. Of course we find... Okay, let's just fuck with this. Okay. Now the real question is, if you stack these next to each other, do their patterns alternate enough to matter? Okay. Alright, so if we go extra effort and do this shit, is that appealing enough to fucking matter? It's a simple pattern. It's certainly neutral. Okay, so we're gonna get a bunch of trees. I used to do tree farms. I mean, technically the whole damn base is a tree farm. It's not an active tree farm, but I could farm the trees. But now, recently, I have been on my just deforestation arc, you know? And just saying, fuck it. I like the feeling of the change of the landscape. Like, when you feel like things are infinite, like, restrictions tend to breed creativity. And if you see supplies diminish over time, you're more likely to be like, yo, either conserve the resource or just say fuck it and use up what you got, and that's that. Don't get over-reliant on a material. Ooh, what if I had some, iron golems? What about iron golem butlers? Free roaming. Well, how free roaming is free roaming? Now the one drawback with wood, it's going to be burnable. One of the big tenets of this base is making shit as annoying to grief as possible. But I don't know, we already got obby core, so if they're going to fry the set dressing, they're not exactly destroying the build yet, so who gives a shit? I don't know. I feel like there's a balance, you know? if people come to grief it, that's that. You know, it was a good run. I, of course, would prefer it not to be griefed. I think, I don't know. I've never really been a griefer. Most I do is I'll raid some supplies from people, but when I found a base, I've never really griefed. There was a lot of really cool bases that I kept intact and would periodically raid some materials from, but I'd try to pay them by not destroying their effort. I try to be respectful, you know, if nothing else, hopefully that'll come back to me in spades. Maybe someone will be merciful if they find my base. So, ultimately, the really important thing to remember is it's block game. You know, it's really not the end of the world. I think it's important to remember that things are a game. They're supposed to be fun. That's the reason why we're playing them. And trying to cultivate a healthy mindset. Alright, chat, so let's see here. Ooh. Now, with some lighting, that's really fucking... I'm liking that. I'm liking that. That feels neutral. It's a neutral tone. It looks nice. I like that, chat. I like that. Yeah, I think that's a winner. For now, at least. Yeah, fuck it. Now, let's see. Now, one little bit of cheating here we can do. I mean, it's not really cheating. It's just a design choice. Ooh, I like that. It's like, I don't know, wood paneling or something. I like that. That's growing on me. And you don't see stripped logs used very often. And there is sort of a bit of... Oh, shit. Ooh, I had a really a really inefficient idea, chat. God, that would be so fucking inefficient. See, I could recess this sea lanterns into the hobby core section of the wall, and then I could place down anvils. Now, here's the problem with anvils, chat. They only go one direction. I don't know. We can save that idea. We can save the idea, chat. Rome isn't built in a day. Neither will this base. Let's see. Okay, let's get some obby. The bread and butter of my builds. Now, let's see. Get some of this. Fuck around with. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's like wood, yeah. Yeah. This pleases the tism, chat. This pleases the tism. I like that. It's a little bit of visual variance. It's not resource intensive. I don't know. I feel like it's a happy medium. It's an achievable material. It's renewable. So even if it does get destroyed, I mean, people would have to work really hard to destroy this shit. I mean, if this was all fleshed out. Oh, man. Now, on a corner, do we use... Now, with corners, I think there's an argument for a... Yes, because if you do that... Okay, so my point is, if we were maintaining the skeleton rattle... Why am I hearing a skeleton rattle? The dude does not abide. Why is there a skeleton rattle? Whomstative rattling their bones near me? Okay, so if we were going the true pattern, rounding around a corner where it was continuously accurate, we would end up with two verticals next to each other. Oh. Server restart, chat. There we go. So, let's just babble for a minute here. Just sort of vibing. A little bit of a break never hurt anybody. Fuck it, I'll have some peanut butter. Y'all can hear some stupid ass peanut butter ASMR that you'd never ask for. That's right. We go in above and beyond on the Etikin Raider channel. Giving you the things you never knew you needed. That's right. Dry, long-form content. A PNG with 2 images. What else can you need, chat? Oh, also, for those who may be wondering about the stream title, especially with posting my episodes now, I'm gonna have to like make sure that each episode is named differently. So I'm gonna have to get creative with my naming schemes. So expect some wacky shit, chat. But for those of you that tune in, hey, look at that. It's a pretty fast restart, chat. Feels pretty nice. Yeah, I like that. I like it, chat. Ooh, now the real question. Do we want the corners to be exposed? I can see an argument for having a bit of variance. Variance in the paneling. Okay. Because otherwise you'll be showing the log ends. Now, does that matter? Am I just being a cranky bitch? Possibly. Maybe. Maybe. Yes, sir. That's right, chat. That's right. Alright, now we're gonna work on slabbing these. Well, not slabbing, but stripping the bark. I like that. think that's pretty nice. If nothing else, it's something that people aren't going to expect. And I think there's value to that. Now the real question, what is our design philosophy for continuous diagonals? Because that's going to challenge our pattern here of what we've been going for. Maybe diagonals are always obsidian. Maybe. Maybe. And then once it straightens back out, that pattern will then resume whatever the opposite of this would have been. So there's a little bit of internal logic as we go. It's going to be weird logic, but try to maintain logic where we can. I could see a diagonal entry point here. Maybe make a little arch. We can get fucky with it, you know, get a little wacky, get a little silly with it. I don't know, this has been pretty fun, chat. I like this. Ooh, and it ends up being a reflection of the windows. I like that. Gonna be a bit wider. That's okay. Okay. So our next thing, I'm gonna do this. Also passively getting our obby count up. Never hurts to get that going. Okay, so our next point is going to be sideways up and up. Actually, we're going to do this. Remember, we're going to keep a bit of that because we're going to have the magenta covering the ceiling. Yes, and then we're going to have a straightaway. Yeah, this is looking solid. I can fuck with this. I can fuck with this, chat. This is a vibe. That's a real vibe, chat. That's a vibe. Okay. You know, people should do a reimagining of the picture of Dorian Gray, only it's a streamer, and the more people that are watching him, the more he's draining their fucking life force and extends his own life force. That would be pretty creepy. Oh, what about flowering azaleas, though? That'd be more achievable than anvils. Plants inside of a building. I mean, it's Minecraft. What the fuck? You know, I don't have to worry about mold. Like, just live your damn life. They're renewable. We like moss. Speaking of moss, we got a lot of moss outside. We got a lot of moss outside. No. Trying to switch materials up too, not use too much of the same thing. Well, gotta keep the viewers interested, Chuck. Fucking skeleton. There must be a skeleton above me. They're skulking around, causing trouble. Okay, so one thing we can do, we can police our area a bit, pick up some of these errant boxes. They were used in the construction of this building, but they should all have magenta in them. So, we'll be cleaning up random crap off the build and get more materials. Pretty nice, chat. Come on. How about chickens on the top of the building? How about that? Hey, congratulations. You're stuck here now, and there are literally no seeds. Welcome. You are, it's a really shitty version of the Noah's Ark, and there's no food for either of you to eat. Have fun. Just channeling my inner Germa. Ooh, I'm liking the magenta concrete. I'm liking it, chat. Oh my god. Now this gets even more insane. This is where insanity really hits peak. Now, if there's one thing you all can appreciate in all of my content, I do some wacky shit. Now, magenta ceiling is nice, but what if, now bear with me here, what if I put iron trapdoor on top of it? Now it'll split that purple with sort of lattice ceiling work. Now that's now I don't know if that would be more like Renaissance, or if that's like King Louis the 16th. That'd be, Jesus, what is that, 1700s? Where they had ornate ceilings and lots of just decorative elements that served no purpose, just because they fucking could. It was more like a financial flex. I mean, if you're in some palatial fucking castle or royal estate, you got money to fucking burn. And a lot of board reclining rich, you know. Shit, I'd be doing that too if I could. Hell yeah, brother. That's a dream, baby. Okay. Yeah, liking the purple. Liking the purple. Yeah. More peanut butter. Peanut butter's hitting the spot, chat. We got some spare grass block. Okay, we can drop off the magenta as well. Yep. So we will be in substantial need for some magenta. Nice. Let's drop this grass off on the lawn. No wasted materials, chat. Notch gave us this sandbox to play in, and goddamn it, we're gonna play in it. We will be mining and crafting, chat. Okay, that's that's starting to look pretty nice. I think the windows are definitely a benefit. That looks pretty. I like that. Especially when the copper gets to its finished state of corrosion. Well, patina, for being more accurate. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. Okay, so what other crap do we need? We got more bricks. Okay, so I picked up the pumpkin, as I mentioned, was the iron golem butlers. I don't know if I want them roaming around a lot. That would make sense. I mean, that's what butlers do. They go around and do shit. Let's see. What's over here? What do we got? I do not... So, glazed terracotta is a mental prison. Once you start, you will not stop. Ask me how I know. I've gone down the glazed terracotta rabbit hole and barely escaped. Tends to be very effort intensive for what you're getting out of it. You have to go get the terracotta, cook the terracotta, and the most annoying part is the rotation. Like, you can't just place the block. Like, if you're trying to get a coherent design, you have to keep rotating, moving around in a fucking circle, which gets pretty tiresome. Blackstone. Oh, yes, I forgot. Okay, so what are we doing? Are we going on another... What are we doing? I'm feeling some grass. Why don't we switch it up? Do some grassing. Feeling some grassing in our future. Stone? Do we need stone? Nah, fuck it. We're gonna grass over here, chat. My stream, my rules. Okay. Oh. Because all this shit has to be removed anyway, so we might as well get started. Because all this shit's gonna be gone because we're building a big ass pyramid. Very slowly, but it's still being built. Just at a slow pace. Slow and steady wins the race, chat. Madness speedrunning challenge. Any percent. Nah, I'd win. It's a pretty good meme. I don't even know where the fuck it originates from. No, it's making its rounds on the web. Format appears to be anime, just like insert, and then you got, nah, I'd win. I'm assuming it's some sort of combative or argument taking place, and they're like, nah, fuck you, I'd be fine. Certainly mood. Alright, we're gonna just... Ooh, that looks nice. That looks nice. I certainly said that quite a bit this stream. Okay, now we start flying up. Time to start placing grass, chat. Alright. Pyramid beautification continues. Now, have any of you heard of Sarah Winchester? So she was the daughter of, I don't know what his first name was, but it's the fucker that came up with Winchester firearms, and I don't know if they... No, I could be incorrect. Were they just making ammunition? Or were they also arms dealers? I don't remember. But she sort of became convinced in her later life that as long as she kept building on her estate continuously, she wouldn't die. Now, of course, she eventually died. Spoiler. But before she ended up kicking the bucket, she had one hell of a crazy build. And doors leading to nowhere, cabinets, lots of crazy shit. It's quite the treat if anyone needs to look up some architectural oddities to whet their palate. We can probably pick these up while we're here. So they're not doing anything other than being an eyesore currently. didn't end up getting more oak. I did place a few more magenta boxes to work with. Alright, magenta, 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 magenta. Magenta, 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 magenta. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now we got 1, 2, 3. Yes, we're going to be going this way. There we go. Yes, sir. Yeah, that creamy, with like the shadow, it makes it kind of more purplish than true magenta. Like down here, you see it's more magenta, but with the magenta plus shadow, adds a bit more oomph to it that wouldn't be there otherwise. Yeah. Now, real question. I'd heard a skeleton walking around, and the question is, where the fuck is it? Because it is irritating my goblin brain. Oh, it might be on the top of the pyramid. I'm just not thinking. Okay, coal, we don't need it. Okay. Whew. Okay, so if we're feeling a bit stir crazy, one other thing I could do, we could continue our process of making windows, chat. You like making windows, chat? Tends to be a straightforward process. Well, actually, I haven't made any windows on stream, so. Alright, so what this involves is you just take a bit that. Now measuring this out, you want to make sure that your height seeming to be about 5. Come on, get the fuck up here. Alright. When you get up there, get the snow. It tends to be a picky bit of a block to mine without overmining things. Ooh, okay, so here's a little interesting area. So, let's see, we will go over to here. Now what we don't want, ideally, we may have we've overdone it here. So in that case, we will put the snow back. So we don't want that to happen. Okay, we want to hit some copper. We want the copper, when we remove it, to be revealing open air. Okay, this is also too close. It's one of my other unspoken rules. Is allowing for logical space to exist. Now, does this end up being a 5 again? Ooh, we're getting a bunch of 5s. Okay. Okay. I can fuck with this. Nested chaos, baby. Sometimes you could get a coherent whole with a bunch of crazy shit. As long as you get to the top of the mountain, that's all that really matters. Been on my spring cleaning arc, chat. Working on getting random crap out of my life, getting a lot of trash out, getting recyclables out. Just freeing up the space mentally. Try to improve my living space as best I can within my means. Anyone else freaked out a bit by this coming eclipse? I don't know what to think of it. Heard definitely don't look at it. I was looking at some Navajo elders, and I don't know, with their legends, sort of had the opinion that it was more like the sun was dying and then sort of a rebirth cycle. But supposedly, yeah, it was a big thing to not look at the eclipse, even if you like had the glasses and shit. That's sort of taboo or something. So I thought that was interesting. Delving into the native lore. I don't know. You have groups of people, virtually anybody, you know. The one universal thing that unites everybody is everyone's ancestors that are currently alive made it somehow. You know, that's really fucking cool. And inevitably, because of that, those groups, and just anybody, literally anybody, had to have had knowledge, or else they wouldn't have made it. You know, everyone was competent enough to have a kid, and also keep that child alive to the point where that child, when they grew up, had their own offspring. And that's fucking crazy. Like, I don't know. Sometimes the brain is just a really mind-numbing thing to have at times. Let's see. Okay, so that's a 1, 2, 3. So there's a 4, a 5, and a 6. That will lead to that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I know Chris Abroad and Sea Dog VA working on a tremendous charity ride. They're riding all over Japan. I think they've raised well over $100,000. They might have been pushing the $200,000 mark. Shit's astonishing. I can't imagine how difficult that ride would be. Very in shape individuals be able to pull off something like that. Pretty impressive. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. A little bit of that. There we go. Looking good. There we go. Do we have any glass on us? We do. We do, chat. Ooh, one thing we need to do, we need to get our lighting scheme done. So with a nice little 5x5 here, we can get away with 4. That should cover us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, baby. Yeah, I love me some 5x5 windows. Makes my job nice and simple. Like simplicity. Simplicity cultivates sanity. A lot of things like this, if you overcomplicate things when you're working on such a... I think I may have even said this already. Jesus Christ. I'm already repeating shit, chat. That early onset Alzheimer's be hitting, yo. That early onset Alzheimer's be hitting. Well, Alzheimer's humor for you. Pretty. Got our copper. Man, that's looking fucking good. I'm going to do a little bit of trick flying, chat. Let's see if I just catastrophically fail. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Oh, that looks nice. Ooh, that looks... I love that. I love the chaos of that. Oh, yeah. No! Get it. Fucking get it. You'll get that block and you will fly back up immediately. Put it back where it should be. We do not tolerate failure here. Okay. Obsessive? No, not me. I would never. Okay. Well, we're up here anyway. Might as well get some... Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh. Ooh, that is just eye candy. Ah. Oh, ooh, buttery smooth. Buttery smooth. Yes. Love it. Wonderful. Yes, yes, that is true. We are going to have... Yes, yes. But what if we made the walls... No, we don't want the walls thin. We want the walls thick, because then we get the obby. Yes, yes, yes. No shortcuts, chat. Only soul-crushing work. Through soul-crushing effort, one will either adapt or die. Adaptation or death. Okay. Let's get some... This has sort of a college campus vibe, now that I think about it. Nicely lit. Brick interiors. It's almost like my Freudian mind is manifesting something that already exists. Oh man. Give me a sec, chat. Having a sneezing fit. Intense sneezing fit, chat. That shit was crazy. Oh my god. Sit down to readjust here. Okay. Alrighty. That's right, we're gonna get some bricks. Bricks were on the menu, chap. Focus upon the bricks. Okay, so we definitely want, what do we want? We want 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. We repeat this process over here. Yes. There we go. I'm going to put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The process repeats until victory is achieved. Yes. Good. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. More bricks, more bricks. God, this is gonna be a bitch of a build. It's gonna take fucking forever, dude. But that's okay. That's alright. It looks like we may have a bit of an arrow slit window here. Be very simple, but efficient. Simple and clean. Get some pretty lighting. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I like it. Okay, let me see. Where in the fuck are some lanterns? We'll just steal some from over here. Fuck them. Alright, gimme, gimme, gimme. Hell yeah, brother. Needed a second one, but that is okay. There we go. Okay, get a second one. Go back, go back. Oh, chat, I am so excited to watch Coconuts tonight. I've really been enjoying her streams. Love her chaotic energy. She has a really good, I don't know, she has a unique way of maintaining viewer engagement and just being silly in a good way. Pretty satisfying to watch. I don't know, it's comforting. Pretty neat content. Now let's see. Oh, I like that the windows can look at each other. Oh my god. It's so pretty. Oh my god, this is so nice. Oh. Okay, so that's gonna be a bit of a pillager murmurs. Alright, listen. Listen, I am not in the mood for pillagers. Pillagers can fuck off. Where are they? Where are they? It's murder time, alright? The time of murder is now. You will all die. Every single fucking one of you. Death. Death there shall be. As Eddie Izzard would say. Oh my god. Good shit. Another banner for the collection. I'm gonna go down here and get whatever this shit weasel splattered upon his death. Good, good. Are we out of bricks? I want to say we're probably not out of bricks, but maybe we are. Double check. We got some more bricks, but relatively few. That's okay. I think I've said this in the past, but I didn't really have the... Well, now that I have my VODs preserved on YouTube over time, I feel it's pertinent to reiterate, I'd love to be the Minecraft version of Sam Sulek, meaning just grind content just fucking every day. That's sort of an idea of what I'm doing with the naming scheme on the videos. It'd be pretty Spartan, pretty simple. And what's inside the video will be revealed to whoever happens to click on it. It's a little treasure chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that way, if people can gain value out of the material, more power to them. That's the best part of the internet. If they hate the material, fuck them. Just leave. There's literally infinite other things. So, it's all good, chat. There's just... life is too short for drama, and doesn't really serve any purpose, honestly. It's whatever you end up doing in life, be sure you're satisfied with it if you can be. I don't know. There's a lot of people that have it rough out there. And they're working a job they don't care about, and I don't know. Cultivate your own inner spark. You gotta be there for yourself. Ultimately, and this is so fucking dark. We're all gonna close our eyes a final time at some point, and we don't know when that is. And so. You just gotta make every single fucking moment count. And that's hard. It's a lot to think about. And I get sort of just plagued with existential nightmarish shit every day, But what are you gonna do? You either adapt or die. And I ain't dying anytime soon, so you just gotta I don't know, cultivating that stoicism and existing in spite of fear, that's really important. It's, I don't know. Well, it helps to remember, everyone throughout time has been afraid. Arguably, of course there's exceptions, but for the most part, the overall fear quotient is much lower comparatively than times in the past. I'd say there's more safe people now than in the Middle Ages or other periods. I don't know, just sometimes thinking about those that have it worse off is a good way to... I don't know, I almost want to say it's a good way to gaslight yourself into feeling better, as crazy as that sounds. I don't know. I certainly don't have all the answers. I don't think anyone does. And if they say they do, they're full of shit. They're usually selling something at that point. So just be thinking. Think a lot. The more you think, the better you'll be able to think. And I don't know, find your own meaning. Large or small, grand or simple. We're all in this together and we're all alone at the same time. So reach out to someone you care about. Maybe they're an elderly relative or a friend you haven't talked to recently. Just check in on them. You don't know what's going on. Maybe they had some... Maybe today was the worst day of their lives, and they're just sort of suffering in silence, and you just never know. And be there for somebody. Just really, you may accidentally save someone's life. Never even know. They probably won't even tell you. But, I don't know, just make the world better. However you choose to do that. If you can, even if you just got a square foot of land, plant something, keep a plant alive, even if it's like a desert succulent where you have to water it once a week. Just having a plant buddy, I don't know. I think it's good for the mind, body, and soul. I don't know. Caring for something other than yourself, I think, has its own healing effect. Being responsible for something. Let's see. Ooh, get some more lanterns. Go in here for a quick resupply, and then I'll be zipping on back to continue my little brick placement. Yeah, I tend to alternate between wildly wacky and wildly fucking depressing content, and that's fine. I think I don't know. That's a valid option too. Get a nice little window here. Looking good. Let's get this done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I love irregular buildings. They're much more intellectually stimulating. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Has anyone else thought about the fact that streamers are basically like monks? They're like cloistered clergy in a way that are able to talk to people like it's a very austere existence. Like, there's some streamers, obviously, they go out and have collabs and just sort of chit chat with people, but for the ones that are just like, it's just them all the time, that shit's crazy. They gotta they have to have developed coping mechanisms. Oh, shit. Let's see. There we go. Okay, got that in there. It's kind of crazy. Alrighty, let's get another small window done. Bonk. Go. Bonk, bonk. Do the bottom window. For these one wide windows, I can get away with just 2 sea lanterns. I feel like that's reasonable. Ugh. Remind me of a prison cell. Got those flashbacks, baby. Sad memories, but you can still learn from sad memories. What in the fuck am I doing? Oh, look at that. I love that. I really love that. Now, actually, can I do one of those side windows? It looks like it should be thin enough that I could get away with something like that. Let's see. Let's see one of these side panels. It's gonna be sort of wonky. It'd be like, what, a two wide? How would that look? Because inside, oh, actually, because it would be a 1 wide. It would be a 1 wide. So you have to account for the snow distortion. As the layers go out. Nice. Okay, let's try this. Aha, that's hot. What's the thing to do in this case? Well, see, internally, it's well, yeah, this is where the distortion gets kind of wonky. Because you're trying to have some extra space, so between the two, there's no way to do it perfectly. But, I don't know. Compromise is important. Oh, the windows add so much. I'm glad I added this. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh. Now our next venture point, I think, what would this be? I think this will probably end up being another obby behind it. Let's see if I'm correct on that. Nope. Might be able to get away with it. Oh, these little side windows. That's going to be awesome. Because then you can start looking at the... Yeah, no, that's going to be based as fuck. Oh, so many little reading nooks and little hideaway spots. 6. Okay, so we're going outside of the norm. Now, is there an argument for... Yes, actually. Yes. We could do it that way. Because I am supposed to keep these windows simpler. Okay, so snow going back up. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That's right. Okay. And it squares it off into a 5x5, so that works out nicely. Excellent. Alrighty, chat, we are on the downward slide towards the end of the show. Appreciate you all. Thank you for sticking it out to the end of the episode. Love you all. You all have been watching the Anakin Raider. Schedule's still a bit fucked right now. I've been trending towards past 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at some point. Yeah, should be back on tomorrow at some point. Gonna definitely get the next Anakin Raider episode uploaded to YouTube tonight. And it's been a pleasure. Look at that. Nice little window. So, closing of the show. Dad advice. Let's see, what dad advice can I work on? Sometimes it's hard to think of advice. Well, perfect example. If you can't think of a way to guide yourself, don't be afraid to look for motivational videos. Just find a source that'll inspire you. You know? Just get inspired somehow. And go from there. Once you get that little tickle of dopamine, sort of just pursue that, and I don't know, your intuition might chime in and give you some insight. Alrighty, so let me check here. I want to double check to see if a certain somebody is streaming yet. Let's see, I'm going to turn my sound off so I don't get copy struck. Let's see. Well, you all have been watching the Anakin Raider, and as Etika would say, have yourselves a damn good one. So that's the outro. I'm just sort of waiting for the streamer. I'm gonna rate it to start up. I should just double check on the. I doubt it. I'm just being antsy because I want to see the new content, goddammit. I am but a clown. Got 2 more hours. 2 more hours, Jesus Christ. 2 more minutes until this session is at the 2-hour mark. Try to do a minimum of 2 hours if I can, if I'm up to it. What the hell? Alrighty, chat. Let me check. Refresh, goddammit. Okay, chat. Let's see if I can succeed here on the raid. Hell yeah, chat. We're raiding coconuts. I'll see you all tomorrow. That's right, waiting for my stream time. There we go, baby. Bye-bye, everybody.